This is so affectionate. Oh, he's so affectionate. Oh, he's so affectionate. Yes. You gonna get up? You gonna go get the spot? Right when I started it? Of course you are. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. This is Tuck. He's feeling better. He had a back injury. He slipped wonky and he was, he was no weight bearing for a few days. He was not walking at all. So we've been triaging it happened last Wednesday. So every day is getting stronger and stronger. We just got to take it easy. Take it easy because he's got brothers and he got to be the boss of the brothers and you got to be in charge and you got to do all this stuff and you don't know. What was that noise? Luna? Stop. Stop instigating. You're picking fights just because you saw a pretty sunset. Go lay down. Go. Lay down. Go on. Keep on going. Go on. Keep on going. Waggles. Anyway. And don't be picking on Benny neither. He's just resting peacefully. So, I listened to RasaLilaHealing earlier. I like his talk. What's his? I want to say it's Adam. What's his name? Anyway, I've listened to him for like a couple years. And I really totally dug his perspective today, you know. I keep hearing about how, well, the earth will change when people begin to heal. Oh, yeah, heal. All these healers are coming forward. All these people that are healing. They'll heal your chakras, and they'll heal your aura, and they'll heal your this, and they'll heal your that. And I'm like, wait a minute. First thing I always wonder is, what if they had to heal on themselves? What if all these healers had to heal? What is the worst thing that's ever happened? What is the top 5? What's the top 10 worst? What's the top 20 worst things that have ever happened to you in life? You know? And I like Adam because he talks about stuff I talk about, you know. You know, about how the people that, the freaking, us people that have seen the craziest, nastiest, weirdest, freaking darkest sides of humanity and lived to tell the tale. You see, you can't put some little freaking beanie bopper in my face that's read a few freaking journals and freaking been to Sedona and freaking traveled around the world because their parents paid for it and shit, or his or her, whatever. You know, no. The world is falling apart because it's run by people that don't know how to solve problems because they've never had problems to solve. And they're just playing games, and the amount of misappropriation of funds that have been floating around this planet. And the thing is, they freaking shot themselves in the foot. Whoever powers that be that wants everybody to stay home, to not pay attention to what's going on outside, you know, people started looking at the same stuff because that's what collective consciousness does. See, it doesn't matter what the algorithms are, what the programmers do. There's a higher power. There's God. There's divine. And if information and data are supposed to be received by a recipient, said recipient will be receiving. You know? See, the thing of it is we have the opportunity to have heaven on earth, but first we have to go through the hell, and that hell is helping these people heal, you know, that have been through horrific things. I can help. My hip still pops when I do the bicycle, when I lay on my back, and it's an old exercise I used to do in the 70s. The helicopter, maybe it is, whatever. Pop, pop, pop. Because I met the first freaking evil person in this incarnate when I was 10 months old. See, and I don't have a big old huge... I never ever had a huge help support system. Everything, all the healing I've done, I got a long way to go, is all because of God. It's All because mom drilled in my head when I was a little girl, you know, faith in God, praying, our Father, you know. Sometimes that weird kid, that's all I could, you know, or this, you know, serenity prayer to get us through freaking some really weird traumatic stuff. We don't live on an earth that endorses or perpetuates or that celebrates health. We live on an earth that profits from people being unhealthy. See? And once people see, but it's the shift. This spring, I think it's gonna be sprung this spring. Like freaking farmers markets and just, you know, people wanting it. Because when you eat good, your body plays off that, man. And it's pretty rad, huh? It's pretty good, huh? It's pretty rad. So I am in totally in congruence with RasaLilaHealing and his. Just go listen to his talk. Just go listen to his talk, man. You know. It's not like freaking, you know, things are going to change and people are going to do a 180 and we're just going to go back to how everything was. That's not how this is not how things go on Earth, you know. I was listening to the Gematrix. It's okay. What was that? No, you don't get to be the chasey guy. He's really on the defense. He wants to chase the cat. You don't get to be the chasey guy. No. I got you. There's nothing for you to growl at. He's so... he's such a love, and he's just all... No, it's not scary. You don't be the scary guy. How about you don't be the scary guy? So, I don't know. Mom and I have been just really in gratitude today. I got to leave the house for a little bit. First time in, well, Wednesday. So 5 days, 6 days. And I got to work in the yard a little bit today, too. That felt good. But it's too early for like lawn season, so they don't have wagons and stuff like that out yet. Whoa! There's cats all over the place out there. But I did get outside and freaking make more progress than I did yesterday. You know, the way I look at every time I do chores and do stuff like that and update stuff like that, I'm stepping into a higher dimension, a different timeline, you know. Aw, sad news. Billy from the dad, an Alaskan bush people. There's been controversy around them for years. I don't care. I didn't know the show started. It feels like it started 10 years ago. Like I was a fan of theirs. God, man, Mom, we've lived so much life in Oregon, we were kind of stagnant and we were just kind of sitting there with, you know, hanging out in primitive times, you know. And then it got really weird at the end, you know, not having water. Then the fires. It kind of felt like Land of the Lost, really, you know. And then from October 18th until when we landed here in northern New Mexico in the 10th of December. So just shy of 2 months. I was freaking... There were some growing pains in there. You know what sucks is I need a wagon, and I left those bitches a wagon. Oh, man. That's alright. I'll get a better wagon. Get a new wagon. I like the ones that I said, because someone bought me one for a housewarming present once, and it was a green one, and it was like you could pull on it, and it would be like a dump truck type thing. And see, this yard is big enough, and people that lived here before didn't take real good of care of the place. So there's garbage all over the yard and stuff. So I'll just walk around when I freaking take the dogs out and freaking, you know. Or leave them in here. I'll just rather walk around by myself, huh? Because there's glass and stuff. So I want to... and I already have been scoping up the area where I'm going to make them a yard and stuff like that. So we can just hang out in the sun. you know. Try and make it a little easier for them so we can all, because we like hanging out in the sun. I'd like to, because now we're going to be here 2 years is going to go by so fast, but maybe put in a little catio area out the back window so Stanley could go outside during the day while we hang out and stuff, because he likes to go outside too. So I pretty much live my life for the comfort of my mom and my dogs. Huh. Oh, Ma. Are you sleeping? I always make Mom go to sleep when I do my talks. So, well, ultimately, what I want to do is I want to think what I want to do for the next 20 years in the next phase. So I want to live in a place where I can have a shop, where I can make pet furniture. I got some rad ideas for pet furniture that that is like practical for the, that incorporates like household furniture with pet furniture. I got pretty cool ideas. Huh. And just and my company name, Dog on It. Yep. All products tested and approved by animals. Huh. Yep. I make these ottoman dog beds that are pretty cool, and I can make them by size too. So, I got all kinds of ideas on how to freaking, make money close to home. I've been trying to get myself in the place where I can have the garage and stuff. Whatever, God, whatever you want me to do, I'm freaking just been in God's grace the last, whatever, I was just so blessed, when Stanley wakes up from his afternoon nap and he's running around the house and all the dogs are chilling and Mom's lounging back in a rocking chair, and God, how that the heat kicks on and the water pressure might be a little funky, but the water comes on and I could take a shower and we got laundry and, because there's still a lot of people in this world that don't have their basic needs met, and there's definitely going to be a need because what people don't get, what they're not getting, there's puddles of populations of people in like South America and stuff right now. They're headed for our borders. They're headed right at our borders. They've been put off here and there, along the way. But they're coming. They're coming. And there's a lot. See, that thing is, there's a lot of bad juju. It's a two-way street, and people are figuring out because they've been shut up and they're learning a lot about human trafficking. Yeah. At some point it's going to have to be like, either people, either become, cognizant that the stuff that they love is like a big part of it. Like yesterday, the Super Bowl. And so it's all just go watch, I don't know, Zach might have got his other channel taken down, the Gematrix effect or something like that. And then he had the sports one. He might have gotten it taken down, but because he's had 19, 20 channels and they keep taking him down because he freaking keeps proving them right. We live in a game. We live in a chess game that is freaking run by freaking rich people, and it's gotten weird and gross. And there's these people that do really nasty things, and they do it behind closed doors, but in plain sight by all their symbolisms and stuff like that. And it's such a trip to me because they've created themselves to be false idols. So whatever attention they get, whatever, airtime, time that they take up is time that you're not given to God. And I've had to reconcile within myself because there's all these musicians and artists, because TV and music was like my escapism. Because I didn't disassociate. I dissociated when I was, I had a lot of traumatic stress, but I never created false realities and things like that. you know, and like lived out into people do some weird stuff. Anyway, I ain't never been that extreme. So, but the thing of, and because I said that, my train of thought derailed, and I'm like sitting on my knees right now because I have the futon on the, or the computer on the futon because Tucker was pretty upset. Huh? You were not now. I got you. Good boy. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. You gonna go sit over there? Aloha. Yeah, he's feeling a lot better. He's just still, we call it loose in the rear end. He's loose in the rear end. Where are you going? Go on. You gonna show him? You gonna show him, Waggles? Oh, good boy. Go find a pillow. Good dog. Oh. Oh, I was talking about the Gematrix and how we're living in a chess game and how people are figuring it out and how it's going to create a great deal of cognitive dissonance. Oh, wait, you can't be in your brother's ear, though. No, you can't do that. That's not good. Come on. Come on. Sorry, Ben. You can't be in your face like that. No. It ain't that kind of party. No, and not that kind of party. Ugh. I hate when I forget what I was talking about. Alright. Sugar coating. How I'm seeing things. People, things are gonna get good. People are just waking up to a lot of weird stuff. I was listening to, was that RasaLilaHealing? Was it, or somebody else today? But they were talking about disassociation and like memory blocks. See, and I never blocked anything out either. I was never fortunate enough to block it. You know, there's a lot of stuff in my life I don't remember. But every freaking time my freaking my spirit came out of my body, I remember. Good boy, Benny. Good boy, Benny. Good boy. He gets up and goes and looks in the bathroom because Mom stuffs her pockets with tissue paper, and sometimes when she goes to the bathroom, the tissue paper falls out. He has this thing he always have as long as I had him. He'll eat paper towels. He eats paper products. I think it's like because maybe he ate it when he was abandoned on the farm, at the farmhouse. Yeah, you let him lick in your ear, now it's cold. Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know, the way I see it with all this Aquarius energy, I think people are going to wake up to stuff and people are just going to be freaking out. And they don't understand, man. People that have never, like, experienced, like, a traumatic experience or anything like that, they don't get it. Have you never ever seen a person lose their shit? I mean, people make fun of it, you know, I'm gonna lose my shit, they're lose their shit, someone lose their shit, you know? But have you ever seen, I've seen a few people. No, get out of his ear. Go. Stop. Just stop. Just come over here, Benny. Stay separated. It's not freaking cool, you know. It's not. It's startling. It takes you back. It really does. You know. So, and earth changes? Oh my goodness. I'm seeing earth changes all over the place, man. There's some crazy stuff happening. And this winter ain't over yet. This winter is not over yet. So, anyway, what else? Oh, I was talking about the puddles of population of people that are headed towards the border right now. And you know what is another thing? Another reason why I freaking hate the circle of greed. And if the whole freaking political system fell down and we freaking scrapped it and started over, I wouldn't really give a shit. Because These people have freaking ruined it. They just freaking wrecked it. It's just, okay, scrap it. 250 years. The civilization is over as we know it. Calling it. Time and death, Uncle Sam. You know? Tucker, do not get it. See, this is he's feeling better. No, you don't get to. Wall for pillow fortitude. It did not take very long to ruin this country. It really didn't. But I think about all the money put in. It's all misappropriation of funds. Millions and billions of dollars. It's like all the money they put in, after picking out the stain and what kind of wall they did, all that shit. Then as soon as the next freaking maniacal freaking nut job goes into the White House, then erase it all, so all that money is just pissed away. It's just pissed away. And there's homeless people everywhere. It's so stupid. It's embarrassing. Trust me, as an American, as a veteran of the United States Air Force, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to just be a part of this and watch it. The narrative that's playing out. It's disgusting to see frickin', states where there's only like 400 or 4 million, 5 million people in these entire states, and there's frickin' people living in the streets all over the place. But look who's driving the big fancy cars, and it's just it's disgusting. And the thing of it is there's so many people that benefit from it, from sucking on the dick of society. The tit of freaking, because they get the budgets and they do what they want. Don't you know who they are and stuff like that? All the people that waste all the money, like the dude in the New Mexico state car on the Saturday with his son at the barber shop. It's not your car, dude. It's not your fucking car, dude. Gas in it? It's not your gas. But because of these people run things how they are because of they've always been these positions. But you know what? They failed. They have failed at their positions, and you can tell by looking at them that they're gluttons, that they're pigs, that they're resource hogs. You can tell. You can tell by, well, a hog's a hog. I used to feel bad about myself when I had low self-esteem before I, found that love for myself inside that nobody ever gave me. See, I've seen love heal a lot of people. I've seen guys and girls, guys, the biggest douchebags fall in love, and it's just like, the women think that they're not the douchebag, but they always come back to be who they really are, But they put up an act for a while and stuff like that. They put on all these airs. All these people putting on airs. We live in a society where people are putting on airs, and I read energy, and I'm just like, you're a liar, and you're a liar, and you're a fucking pervert, and you're a pedophile, and you're this, because I read energy. My world has gotten very small. We are divinely blessed, though, because we're in a better position than we have been in several years. We have heat. God, it's so nice to have heat, man. Or be able to go in and take a hot shower when I want. I noticed today, I never identified myself as being a very depressive person. I don't get depressed. Because there's always something that can be done. There's always an action that, even if I, get up and I clean the floor, then I got a clean floor, and I'm not thinking about whatever's bumming me out. People don't have skills, man. People don't have everyday life skills, and I know they don't. Because where are they going to learn them? Where would they learn them? So there ain't a whole lot of good examples on really good examples anywhere. Of any kind. Of any sort. For like a lot of people. I see that there's good examples out there. I think Rick Levine is a good example for me. you know. I think, you know, who else would be a good example for me? I like, good example. I'm going to have to give that some thought. There's people that I respect their opinions and value what they say, you know. But still, how many good examples are there in the world? Because ain't no famous they're all, it's so weird what has happened to Hollywood and stuff like that, and all the disclosure there, you know. But I guess people are still going to Disneyland, you know. Not enough disclosure there. I've been keeping an eye on some of the companies that are folding. There's a lot of shift in movement. I saw the Muskrat donated or put in like $1.5 billion or some shit for Bitcoin. And it's like, okay, that's all well and good. That's so great. Oh, you're so that's oh, woo woo, you know. Okay, okay, woo woo, right? At the same time, the dude's a total freaking sacrifice his first son, dude. Freaking puts computer chips into freaking monkeys, so that has done that now. And you know what's funny is that it's been done before. It's been done before, you know. That's the it's people that when they get so much, they get so much power, they get so much control, they just start thinking, well, what if I could do this? I think I could just get it. And then they're just like, and then they don't even wonder anymore. They just start doing whatever they want. And you don't get to freaking put computer chips in freaking living animals and creatures and make them play your video games just because you can. But the Muskrat does. And he also gets to put in freaking tens and thousands of satellites just trashing, just littering. You know, it's not enough that we're supposed to be the practitioners of this planet, the custodians of this earth, but the freaking scumbags of this planet, you know, they get to freaking litter space too. It's pretty ignorant to, you know, and he thinks the powers that be is gonna get his ass to Mars. Really? I don't like when bad guys win. I don't. Every year when the Super Bowl crap bullshit is on, I always wish they both lose, but they never do. Somebody always wins, but it's totally predictable. And Zach freaking totally predicts stuff, dude. And it was funny in his chats. All these people are like, I won $300. I won $500. I want, you know, people are winning. I'm like, dude, that's it? That's it? Right? No, I won 10 grand, you know, kind of thing. No, that's just for the owners and you know, the people involved and stuff that aren't allowed to bet on it. But ask Pete Rose, they always do. Scoundrels. So we're never gonna reach heaven on earth until we get through all the freaking crap. And people denying or living in a freaking false reality where darkness and shadow just doesn't exist. This spiritual bypassing stuff, it cracks me up, dude. It cracks me up. I'm like, dude, you know, these are the people that it's like, dude, it's like if something happens and like, you know, when they do get their trauma, they're probably not going to be much use to anybody else. You know, be over there in the corner in the fetal position. I want my mommy. Anyway, things are just gonna get nasty. And I don't like nasty. I've been listening to like a couple of talks about Aries and stuff, and they keep talking about one night stands and all this sexual energy, you know. I'm like, dude, isn't that all the shit that has gotten us into the place? Because people can't freaking rise above chasing sensations that they can't get. But it's like, that's the ultimate reward. That's the ultimate gain in life. Is freaking getting your rocks off. Really? Human race, slowed to a stroll, I tell ya. It's just really quite elementary. I never been into it. It's never been my world. You know, all the glitz and glamour and makeup, and it's all phony. It's all trying to get somebody to somebody creating a representation of them that just ain't true, because at some point you got to take all that shit off, and what underneath is people ain't aging well, I assure you that. People are not aging well right now. They are not aging gracefully because they have not lived graceful lives. So, anyway, I think that's about all I got. I was going to do a meatloaf tomorrow. Never done a meatloaf. I was trying to switch it up a little bit. Got some seasoned stuffing, little tomato paste, a little packet of onion seasoning. I'm gotten the cheater shortcut way. So, got some ketchup, some eggs. I'll let you know how it turns out. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day.